It's a night better suited perhaps to be in a ski lodge somewhere, but we're at Coors Field in Colorado. It's game one of the World Series between the New York Mets and the Colorado Rockies. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. In now, Ahmad Rosario. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Number one.
And we are underway tonight in Denver as the first pitch is looked at for ball one. And that's in there for a strike 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Coming on is Sanders, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway. Here's Carlos Gomez.
Center fielder number 28, Carlos Gomez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ripped down the line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. The throw into second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I tell you what, if you want to get a lead anytime, any ball game, this is the one. Game one in the series, take that early lead and put the pressure on the other club to have to react to you, not you reacting to them.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So digging in now, Peter Alfonso. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Saunders is under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Stepping into the box, Robinson Cano will try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with two down. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the run is Dahl. And the inning is over. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, David Dahl.
This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Into the second deck and gone. Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Batting second, left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. McNeil is up with it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting third.
Now to the plate, Mark Reynolds. One run in and one gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. And Reynolds has himself a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. To short. And that's through for a hit. Here's Michael Saunders now.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Michael Saunders.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Little dribbler down the line. He's got it. And they put the tag on him for the out, but meanwhile both runners are able to move up a base.
Batting six.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Yonder Alonso. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Wilson Ramos.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Story scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Conforto.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Line to the right side. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting eight.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is pulled into right. Saunders is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. McNeil ranging into shallow right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting eight.
Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Daniel Murphy.
Into the windup and the pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Evan Gaddis now standing in.
Batting ninth. Catcher Evan Gaddis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Rosario is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting.
Riding in once again.
Fielder David Dahl.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that is down as that could be two bases. Around first, digging for two. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Dahl is on his way home. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. Here's Mark Reynolds trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching. Kind of keeping him off balance.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and into the box now.
Leading off
Jeff.
for the Mets, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard towards center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. Digging in to try it again, Ahmad Rosario.
Ahmad
First
Rosario.
delivery to him on the way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. McNeil rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner from first crosses the plate, and he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
Center fielder number 20.
So striding in, Carlos Gomez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Line drive to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Ready for another chance? Peter Alfonso. He hit a sac fly earlier. And he takes ball one. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base. You have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
2-1, here it is. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Here's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Robinson Cano.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. And that... Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nolan Arenado.
Smoke on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Saunders. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now
here's Yonder Alonso. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Now at the plate, Trevor Story. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. Oh, and he misses it. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Daniel Murphy. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Hector Santiago is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gomez going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. 1 run scored, and a second run is across. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. Now a 6-3 game. At the plate, Evan Gattis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. 3 runs already home here. stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Murphy rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run is in to score from second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further. First pitch on its way. Grounded foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Here's Charlie Blackmon. Now.
Charlie Blackmon.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Conforto has a read on it. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Mark Reynolds. A hit in 2 tries so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Conforto. And that ends the inning. At the plate, Wilson Ramos. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And here's a ball hit in the air. Reynolds in foul ground. He's got it 1 away. Digging in, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So striding in, Jose Reyes comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ground ball right side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Touché, sir. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base.
Jeff
McNeil stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
And he looks at a ball, 1 and 2. Ready with the 1 and 2. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Murphy has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Nolan Arenado. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Out of play.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Gomez giving chase. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Michael Saunders now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now a ball line fouled to deep right and out of play. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Digging in and looking for more, Yonder Alonso. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Yonder Alonso.
First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Cespedes. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Trevor Story. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Luis Avilan answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled.
Boy, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you're set up to throw something away if you elect to do that.
Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Ahmad Rosario. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Ahmad Rosario.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. Digging in, Carlos Gomez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Now batting, Peter Alfonso. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground toward the left. Gloved by Arenado. To second for 1. On to Reynolds, and they turn it a double. Evan Gattis now standing in. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Evan Gattis.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Oh, that was a nice pitch. A changeup, first pitch. Hitter was aggressive. Swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
0-2 count and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Throw bounces up to him at the bag, and he's able to cover up and hang on. Not the most fluid play, but he's out nonetheless. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far, having quite the game. Cespedes is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Left fielder.
Striding in, Charlie Blackmon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Here's Robbie Cano now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Designated hitter, Robinson.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Blackmon going back. Gone to lead off the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Dahl. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a liner. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Third baseman, number 7.
Ready for another shot now, Jose Reyes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Blackmon is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Mark Reynolds. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
First baseman, Mark Reynolds.
Hit out towards second. McNeil fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And this will be fouled away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Saunders. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Ready for another chance? Yonder Alonso. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ian Desmond will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Digging in to try it again, Trevor Story. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double digits, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
The tag, and he is out. Ready once again, Jeff McNeil. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Jeff McNeil.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Now to the plate, Ahmad Rosario. At third, Arenado. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one sent foul. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Here's Carlos Gomez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Gomez.
In there for strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take him twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, man. Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And a swing and a miss by Gomez as he's kept off base here, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 50.
Ready now, Yoenis Cespedes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Little tapper down the third baseline. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Rosario onto the grass. 1 out. Evan Gaddis now standing in. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Striding in once again, David Dahl. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. High in the air out to center field. Gomez has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled at the plate. 0-1. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Smoke toward the hole. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Mark Reynolds stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Here comes the 1-0. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. The relay. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So striding in. Nolan Arenado. He's got 3 hits, including Jerry Familia. And there's now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. A little over-anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. 1-1, here it is. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Here's Arenado with a drive. Well hit to left and deep. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. Here's Michael Saunders now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. McNeil ranging into the outfield. And that ends the inning. So stepping in, Peter Alfonso. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Alfonso.
Grounded to short. Story brings it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's Robbie Cano now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Pulled toward right center field. Saunders on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
The catcher, number 4.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. No hits for him yet in the game, despite his team's offensive onslaught. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batter.
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ian Desmond. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Alfonso is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Digging in now, Trevor Story. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. McNeil right there, in time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Daniel Murphy. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And that's in there, base hit. So digging in now, Evan Gaddis. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Hit hard on the ground to third. Right there is Reyes. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Into the box now, Jose Reyes. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Jeff McNeil. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here it comes. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, gloved by Murphy. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ahmad Rosario. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies have taken their first step as they claim Game 1 here at home. This ball game is over. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. Now from Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is live and on the air. Game 2 of the World Series between the New York Mets and the Colorado Rockies. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. So coming to the plate, Ahmad Rosario. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, number 1.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Saunders is there. 1 out. Digging in now, Carlos Gomez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Our Game 2 temperature similar to Game 1, 47 degrees at first pitch. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Carlos Gomez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Yoenis Cespedes is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Dahl. And that retires the side. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
David Dahl.
Hit hard to third. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Left fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first. This will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, McNeil in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Here's Mark Reynolds. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First delivery to him on the way. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 home. Grounder down the line at third. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Now in the box, Peter Alfonso. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Peter Alfonso.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dahl has a beat on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Robinson Cano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Cano's around first, on his way for second now. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And that one stayed up a little high. Here it comes on 1-1. Lined hard toward right center. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Standing in, Michael Conforto, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Line drive to center field. Dahl is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So striding into the box, Nolan Arenado. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Arenado.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Gomez on the run. 1 away. Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting 6.
At the plate, Yonder Alonso. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And Cespedes will put this one away to retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jose Reyes.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
That's that international language of fighting words right there. When you throw that fastball up and in, man, that upsets a hitter. That could end my career right there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Batting 9.
Into the box, Jeff McNeil.
McNeil.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lined but speared on a hop. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Ahmad Rosario. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Reynolds will tuck this one away, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Trevor Story. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The shortstop, Trevor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado.
He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there.
And the Rockies kick it into high gear to open the inning. It's a leadoff triple.
Batting eighth.
Here's Michael Saunders
Right
now.
fielder,
First
Michael.
pitch of the at-bat.
Under.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Evan Gattis now standing in.
Batting ninth. Catcher, Evan Gattis.
Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. There's one. On to first to complete the double play. Ready for another chance? David Dahl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out toward left center field. Cespedes is there. And that's the third out. Here's Carlos Gomez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Center fielder number 28, Carlos Gomez.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Cespedes.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands. That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Sharp ground ball to third. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Riding in once again, Robinson Cano. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. On the run is Dahl. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Charlie Blackmon.
This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Reynolds. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Runners off for second. Hard ground ball to third. And now from the air, a jump throw. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. So striding forward now, Nolan Arenado. He flew out in his last at-bat. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Gomez. Still going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Up next for Colorado.
Digging in, Daniel Murphy. His last at-bat
Daniel
didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The batter, designated
Coming to the
hitter,
plate now, Yonder Alonso.
Alonso.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Grounded to the right. Alfonso is up with it, and he is out on the tag. Striding in, Wilson Ramos. comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Wilson.
First pitch
Ramos.
on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double. Now batting, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is Dahl. And it's gone. Standing in, Jose Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jose Reyes.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping in,
Second
Jeff
baseman,
McNeil.
Jeff McNeil.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Blackman comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Shortstop.
Digging in once again, Ahmad Rosario. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Trevor Story.
That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. So striding in, Michael Saunders, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Evan Gattis now standing in.
Evan Gattis.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at 3rd as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. Here's Charlie Blackman now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Now, Matt, that's a great pitch. I mean, look, he's in a jam, so what do? You go with the slider that he's probably going to reach for. Good pitch.
He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Ready for another shot now, Mark Reynolds. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. From the belt, kicks and deals. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He's running towards second, and a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners. Ready once again, Carlos Gomez.
Leading off
No
for the
hits in 2 trips to
center
the
fielder
plate
number
for him in the
20,
ball game.
Carlos
Late on the
Gomez.
fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Therefore, it is Saunders, and he takes it for the first out. Ready for another chance? Yoenis Cespedes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Hit in the air out to center field. Dahl waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. There's Robbie Cano now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Cano waits on the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Blackman is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in once again, Nolan Arenado. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Nolan Arenado.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Gomez comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Daniel Murphy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Ready for another shot now. Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, the problem today has not been throwing strikes. He has been around the plate. He's been throwing strikes. Take this, for example. The first pitch strike to the hitters today, 90% of the time has been a strike. He just doesn't have good stuff there.
And I believe perhaps a balk has been called here. Yes, it has. And that's going to move the runner up to third now with still just 1 away. 0-2, here it is. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. But I don't think he had designs on even really trying it as he retreats with 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Trevor Story. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And another foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 5-2. Here's Michael Saunders now. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Cespedes. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Mets,
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Conforto. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Striding in once again, Jose Reyes. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
second baseman,
Digging in, Jeff McNeil. No hits and 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Story is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Evan Gaddis now standing in. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
catcher,
Here comes the first pitch.
Gaddis.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The windup and the 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. McNeil onto the grass. He's got it 1 away. So striding in, David Dahl. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gomez giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. In to score is the runner from third. It's now 6-2, and he is in there with an RBI triple. Here's Mark Reynolds. No hit. Hits in 3 tries. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. Cespedes with the catch. Runner tags from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
The batter, number 28.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Now that is some kind of power. That's a changeup on the first pitch. They got out in front and pulled it and hit a home run with it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now in the box, Ahmad Rosario. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Line to the right side, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Here's Carlos Gomez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit toward the hole, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Digging in, Yoenis Cespedes. He singled his last time up. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Runner back standing. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Standing in, Peter Alfonso. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Grounded back up the middle. The underhanded flip. One there. On to first. It's a double play. And another. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Second baseman, Daniel.
This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Here's Yonder Alonso. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Murphy is on his way home. Now the relay home. And the runner from first comes around to score. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Here's Michael Saunders now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Swung on and missed for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Striding into the box, Evan Gattis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. Swing and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the bleachers and gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off. David Dahl. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 0-1, here's the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. Grounded foul, still 2 strikes. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Striding in, Charlie Blackmon. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he is into third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the night. Digging in, Mark Reynolds. And a chance to pile on here. 5 runs already in and a good shot at making it 6. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Arenado. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cespedes is going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Into the box now, Daniel Murphy. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double. stepping up to the plate, Yonder Alonso. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a ball 1-0. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Line drive to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Trevor Story. Corey Taylor enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 81.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again. Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And a curious-looking swing that time as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Gomez has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping into the box, Robinson Cano will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. Into the second deck and gone. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Scorched to third. Arenado has it. On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Blackman. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So digging in now, Jose Reyes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a swing and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies have held serve here at home. They take games 1 and 2 of this series as this one is over. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute.